come on board. Rapted. Oh.
Hotter than usual in here. Hope we're not catching Junlei on a bad day.
I could spend all day in here and not have looked at half the best stuff. It's all pretty worn, though.
But a scandal has rocked the league and thrown this pivotal game into question. Both teams have tested negative.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
Got the parts for the radiator, and what now?
Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
Okay, define slight.
More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle.
Okay.
We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
Okay, I'll make my way down there.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
Okay, well. So we're going to kill some mantisaurs. Take the big door at the end of the engineering. Alright. So. I guess this is not the best choice, but it is Spacer's choice. Okay, let's see here. To maintenance shop. Okay.
Miss Ellie, Dr. Finhill. I noticed your pistol's been making a funny noise.
What are you talking about? I oil it every night.
Well, look here. Your slide's not recoiling fully. You might be due for a new spring. I could take a look, maybe fix it for you.
Sure. I'm short on bits at the moment, but I'll pay you back.
Oh, no. I mean, it don't cost nothing. I got a spare spring in my pocket here, even.
Everything's got a price.
Okay, she's getting tired.
The controls are in the back of the machinery shaft area. Keep clear of the radiators. You don't need to kill the mantisaurs, but I'd be mighty grateful if you did. I've got this thing about giant insects.
I don't see them. Oh. Oh, that thing.
Here they come!
You okay? What the hell was that? Guess no use sneaking, right?
That's the last of them.
Good work.
Good news? Song tells me the security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis. Bad news. Diagnostic says their circuit boards are fused from the heat, so they're not too picky about who they kill next. Sneak past if you can. Shoot back if you need to. I can always fix them later.
Okay, what? Hold on a second. I thought we were supposed to... Fix the radiator. Told you to enter... Okay, so... I thought we were supposed to hit a button. Arrival confirmation to HHB Earth HQ, transmitted via probe, archived at a source. Honored to report that Groundbreaker has successfully arrived at the Lagrange point, having released our cargo of prefab housing, settlers, and supplies at their intended colony world. May they prosper and expand. Now that stages 1 and 2 of the mission have been carried out, my family will take ownership of the Groundbreaker as specified in our contract, keeping the ship in active duty as an independent trading post, repair stop, and cargo bay. I'd be remiss if I close this transmission without sending my hopes and best wishes back to Earth. So much ahead of us, but we'll never forget what we left behind. Stern reminders of very rich and unsavory elements. My colonial neighbors seem to have the wrong idea about why I flew us out here. It wasn't for the 9-figure blood money salary and Space's Choice logo logged, stamped on my ass. It wasn't to nickel dime passing ships out of their last bit. Groundbreaker has no role in success or failure. Halcyon's corporate entities, period. I negotiated that understanding, clearly outlined it in writing before I ever set foot on the ship. Anyone wants to dispute or compromise our independence, they will answer to Tennyson. We're family operation. Even when the last Tennyson falls, Groundbreaker will remember us defend freedom, according Chief Cooling. Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
System up. Security patrol initiated.
Wow. Damn it.
Got another fighting me.
Hold on a second. Ellie, let's stick to shooting, okay? Yeah, you're gonna get killed like that. Yeah, for God's sake, stick to shooting. There you go. I don't care if you get aggressive. shoe. Um.
Beginning sequence.
Buddy, where in the hell are you?
That's my body!
Shit.
That's the terminal.
Um. Wow. Okay. So she. What the hell was that thing anyway? Okay, wow. That was. She couldn't get past the armor. Okay. So. Lithium droplet. Cycle. This exit means before activating it. Cobbled together. That's getting restless, work around, half-baked solutions off. Got to men's game in case you can't revive once is well camming on. You can rally spirits, but what happens when I'm not around? Fluid circulation, found some old schematics. See what Doctor said. It's got sealed off. I hate to put Salmon down. Print. Salmon open a panel, find some work around the guts of this old bird. So I can feel you reach out to me from past grandma.
Done. The temperatures are dropping. Stop by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you thanks.
Alright, good job, guys. Okay. She said something about a door. Let's make sure we looted this place. Alright, let's get her home. Ellie looks tired. Thought I saw some stairs there. Let's go upstairs. Take Ellie home.
You take real good care of your pistol, Dr. Fenhill.
I oughta. It's kept me alive this long.
I mean, you treat it nice. Makes me happy to see, because I feel the same way about my wrench.
Look, it's a tool that does a job. Feelings got nothing to do with it.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Do you have what it takes to defend your corporate township from the dangers of alien wildlife and the unemployed?
Nope.
Talk to your local manager about applying for military training and lend your life to protecting our wonderful brands and products.
Hey?
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive.
Sure.
If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
Okay. Thank you. What's it like being in command around here?
Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring budget.
Yikes.
Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand.
Right. Ship is a family business, right?
Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gaying, kept it together during the crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain.
They must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know, I mean, which is a lot.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer.
Okay. Condolences, Julie. I'm sure those are big shoes to fill.
Appreciate it. There wasn't much that took me by surprise about the job, but the little things you never expect or think about, they add up over time. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker.
Sure.
This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about.
Well, providing here could also always help you shoulder the burden.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I'm really just a dab hand with a wrench. Nothing special. Not like a chief engineer.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on Groundbreaker. Just someone who knows how a ship ought to feel. We're always thirsting for help. If you could find your way around this labyrinth of ducts and panels, we could work something out.
But aren't you a little young to be trained successor?
You see any bite-sized Tennyson children running around? I didn't think so. The next captain won't have my heritage. I'll have to foster that talent from somewhere. It's only a question of when.
Okay. Back to my other questions.
You've got my attention.
You don't have a lot of faith in the board.
You're right, I don't. The board is after two things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
How do you keep the board at a safe distance?
I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change.
Okay, you must not like Udom Bedford very much either.
I like to think of myself as a nice person, but if that gaudy embassy of his was on fire, I might hold my breath a moment before activating the sprinkler system. The board wants control over Groundbreaker, and leeches like Udom Bedford will do anything to please their corporate masters.
Sure. Back to my other question.
You've got my attention.
Okay, we'll be on our way. Let's go.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Let's go,
Remember Auntie Cleo? Because she remembers you. When you were sick, who took your temperature? When you were hungry, who gave you a needle full of love?
Needle full of love?
Auntie Cleo, that's who. Have you given your auntie a hug today? This is Halcyon News, reminding you that there's no I in news, no we in Halcyon, and
How you
no...
doing?
Groundbreaker's safe from melting to bits now. Lots of good people can rest easy because of you.
Okay. What was that about back at June Lee's?
Well, I didn't expect her to be so tall. And did you see the size of her arms?
Sounds like you have a crush on her.
What? No. Maybe? I don't... It's like somebody reached into my head and pulled out what I didn't know I wanted. You know how hard it is to find anybody who likes working with tools in a little town like Edgewater?
Okay. Sounds like you're not sure how you feel.
I just met her. How could I be? Alls I know is, I want to talk with her more. Did you see how everybody on Groundbreaker listens to Junlei? She's just, here's how to fix it. And they trust her.
Okay.
It's just, she's calm and knows what to do. I wish I was half so confident.
You will. Alright, let's go. Ellie? How you doing, sis?
Something on your mind?
No, let's go back to ship. You look dead tired. Oh. Edna.
You aiming to send a message? If so, we best do it now while we still got time. And no, Ellie, that offer does not extend to you broadcasting another of your crude jokes.
Hey, that's a real planet. And no one's seen it in a long time.
Damn it, Ellie, I don't have time for your shenanigans. Anyway, like I was saying, you aiming to send a message, you better be quick.
Why would we run out of time? You headed somewhere?
Me? No. But our relaying capabilities? That's on the final countdown. We're going offline in 3, 2, 1.5... No. Wait, I've lost track of my weeks. Maybe it was 36 or... sometime dire soon.
So why are you about to lose comm capabilities?
Our primary relay station's soon to be occluded by a gas giant. Happens every 40 years or thereabouts. The event's forecasted to last for months, during which we'll lose signal to the station.
That'll put the whole system in a right dire situation.
We've got backup auxiliary relays, but the one currently in orbital range went offline some months ago. We can't spare people for routine maintenance.
How are you caught up by losing one relay station?
Well, we wouldn't be utterly and completely blacked out, but we'd lose the majority of our comm traffic for sure. Ships and colonies on Terra 2 need a clear line from their communications towers to the Groundbreaker for the transmissions to make it through.
Okay.
If it's not clear, they transmit to the closest relay station, which stores the message, then passes it along when our orbits align.
What about the other auxiliary relay stations.
The others won't be in orbital range during the occlusion event.
Okay.
Isn't it some law of the universe? The relay I gotta rely on is, of course, the one on the fritz.
Right. And can't ships relay messages to each other?
That they can and they do, but only between ships owned by the same corporation. No corp will authorize sending messages through a ship owned by a rival.
Sure.
And no corp will relay messages for the Wildcat freighters, not without charging them more than they'll make in a single haul anyway.
Okay.
That's why we're the message hub. The Groundbreaker's neither corporate owned nor board controlled. Our comms are neutral.
Alright, sounds like it's time to get that auxiliary station back online.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I finally got the chief to approve the budget for a diagnostic expedition. But allocating the personnel loss for sending a technical team to the relay station keeps getting denied by Junlei. The chief.
Well, I could check out the relay. No need for official sign-off in that case.
I should say no, but why not? Maybe you can figure out why it's offline. I'll send you with an equipment manual. Hopefully we'll get lucky, or I'll get my approval in time.
Hope you don't mind if I borrow that manual when you're done with it, Captain. I could do with some leisure reading.
Sure.
Oh, and I'll need you to retrieve a copy of the relay's backup data. I gotta forward any messages from Earth stored in the memory. Better late than never, eh?
Right. What do you mean?
The relay stations orbit the edge of the Halcyon system, so they tend to receive the majority of any transmissions from Earth.
Okay.
I'm sure the station's got a stack of junk messages just waiting for me to sort through.
So you just let messages from Earth sit in memory on an orbital relay?
It's not like they're in high demand. Most tend to be adverts on new products, meaning only folks in Byzantium can afford them.
Okay, well, I'm off. Now, I also saw another engineer here, but I really need to get Ellie home. She looks dead. Hey, I see you back.
Be seeing you, stranger.
Song.
Temps are lowering across the station. Anyone outside is getting a hell of a light show from the droplet arrays. Thanks for the help. Let me know if you ever need to borrow a wrench or something.
I have a good engineer. Let's go. You are dying, Ellie.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Concerned citizens often ask why there aren't enough new faces in the Halcyon colony. We all want new neighbors from time to
She
time.
looks dead tired.
Our studies have shown that a controlled population is inversely proportional to consumer happiness. Fewer colonists means there's more paradise for the rest of us to enjoy. This has been Halcyon News,
Wow.
your only source for news in the Halcyon.
Alright. Let's, we'll come back here.
C&T chicken and potatoes.
We'll get a good night's
At
sleep,
C&T, we know our
and we'll
C&T.
come back. Ellie's dead tired. She needs some sleep. I'm dead tired. I need some sleep.
Rizzo Spectrum Vodka. Aftertaste
Let's
of
go
rain.
buy something here real quick, like. Because we got authorized purchase premium. You know what? I already get a discount from. I got a massive discount from Space's Choice.
Is it just me, or is Groundbreaker feeling extra chilly? Maybe you ought to help yourself to a piping hot frozen dinner.
Alright. That's what you got for sale.
Have a look.
You're killing me with that. Okay, medical. I need some more Adreno, I guess. Look at that price. Man, I love my discount. I really do. Oh, let's sell our junk. Nice. Let's see here. Yes, please. Marvelous. Thank you. Oh, sorry.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch, Triple Flakes, and Purple Berry flavored Power Nuggets. Now with 12% more crunch.
Okay, yeah. Let's get her home. Let's get everyone back to the ship. We'll be back to talk to you, Commandant. We may take that bounty on.
You sure have seen a lot of the colony, huh, Dr. Fenhill?
Ellie. And sure, but most of it looks the same from inside a ship.
Sorry, Dr. Ellie. Still, though, don't you find it thrilling? Being in space?
Look, it's just Ellie.
Yikes.
Hey, you got a second? Fancy running into you again. Don't mind me. It's just admiring your ship from up close. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
Pretty eager. You're stalking me. I don't appreciate being stalked.
What? No. No. Okay, yeah, maybe a little. I'm not trying to be all creepy-like. I just want to make a good case for myself.
Okay.
Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
If you're trying to get me to hire you, you're going about this all the wrong way.
Oh, okay. Well, can you give me a couple of pointers?
Well, you're all over the place. Just be yourself.
Sure, I can be myself. I can be myself better than anybody else in the system. You're looking for crew, I'm looking for a way off this port. So we've got something in common already. And yeah, I know I came on a little strong, but honestly, when was the last time anybody was so eager to throw in with you? That's gotta count for something, right?
Okay, I have made my mind about an interview.
Sure, an interview. That sounds fair. I mean, first time for everything, right?
It's a value
Ask
pie.
me anything you like.
It's a value pie.
It's delicious. Mock apple pie and a triple crust. Maybe with a little cream on top. Classic.
Alright, what's your biggest flaw?
Foreman told me my biggest problem was that I didn't take orders. I told him my problem is not with authority, it's with jackasses. So yeah, I guess my biggest flaw is that I don't suffer idiots. Hope that's not a deal breaker.
Well, you better learn to keep your mouth shut.
Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not gonna regret this.
Alright, I'll see you in the ship.
I'll just gather my personals and meet you on board. This is gonna be great.
Well, this'll be interesting, huh?
Yeah. Alright. So we hired Felix. We hired Felix on a kind of a trial basis. I'll see if I can get along with him. He's an idiot.
Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick?
Sure.
So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages, I got him here on my datapad, and well, She sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it. Because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good. But real sweet.
Okay. Comes from the heart, you say.
Oh, law. That's what's got me spooked. I don't rightly know. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. And the trouble goes away. It sings. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady? It's a real romantic poem. It made my chest hurt, kinda.
Well, it sounds like she likes you.
I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting. I'm not much interested in physical stuff. Never have been. Leastways, not like other folks seem to be. It's not that I can't, I just don't care for it. It's been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they said I was cold.
You're about the warmest person I've ever met. The hell with him.
Thanks, Captain. That makes me feel a touch better. I actually had another message from Junlei. I just couldn't work up the courage to open it. But I'm gonna change that. Right now. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to thinking... Isabel? Who's Isabel?
Everything okay?
They were... close, Captain. Like, more than friends close.
Alright. So they were close, but not anymore. She's passed away.
I don't know. Junlei talked about them like it was past, but how far in the past? 10 years? Last week? Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? The Lost Hope?
If that's what you want. Great deal. Okay. If that's what you want, next time we hit the Groundbreaker, drinks are on me.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be ready.
Alright. That should be hilarious. Okay, and so with that, I think we're going to end this episode. Actually, probably not going to end this episode till we talk to everyone. Yeah, let's make the, excuse me, I'm sorry about this.
Good to see you, boss.
So how'd you end up on the Groundbreaker?
Didn't I tell you? I'm secretly the chairman's orphan child, abandoned at birth in the back bays.
Then you were raised by a pack of sprats, right?
That's right. Can't get anything past you, boss. Honestly, before you picked me up, I was living in the back bays. Spent my whole life up there, watching ships roll in and take off. Always wondered when my ship would come. I was what folks on the Groundbreaker call a stowaway. Means I was invisible. Life carried on for everybody else, but not for me. I had to make my own way.
You were a stowaway.
That's what they called us. Orphans with no family, no company to take us in, nowhere to go but the back bays. The word's a touch kindlier than Rungleech, but the meaning's just as clear. If you can't support your own self, you don't deserve to be on the Groundbreaker.
So how'd you manage?
Same way we all do. Look for work and hope somebody would give me a shot. Hauling boxes was about the only work I could find. Hated every second of it. Foreman and I never got on.
Right, the incident with this Toss ball stick. Well,
Could be I was overreacting. A better man might have turned the other cheek. Exercised a little bit of that, what's the word? Restraint? But on the other hand, broadsiding the jackass with a toss ball stick, that felt good. That felt real good. You ought to try it.
if we have a disagreement, I expect you to be civilized.
Oh, I can do civilized. Proper civilized, too. Genuflecting and everything. I caught a real lucky break. If you hadn't picked me up, I'd still be back at the docks, waiting for the day my ship arrives.
And thank you for not giving me any trouble.
That's just crazy talk. You know we'd never have a problem. Thanks for listening, boss. Let's get going.
Right. Good talk. Ellie's probably asleep. Let's just talk or something. Hey.
Something on your mind?
Nope. I'll leave you to it. Hey,
Welcome back, Captain.
Thanks.
How can I be of assistance?
I'd like to continue our conversation from before.
Forgive me, Captain. I would rather not discuss Alex Hawthorne today. I am feeling discombobulated. Was there another topic on your mind?
Are you sad when you remember him?
No, I am sure I cannot feel emotions. The memory has merely disrupted one of my processors. Glitches can be quite uncomfortable. It was my fault he died.
How so?
I should have predicted the statistical unlikeliness of success of my captain's actions. In fact, I did, but illogically disregarded the results.
And why did you do that?
He asked me to trust him.
Okay. So how exactly did Hawthorne prove your design?
Captain Hawthorne attached 98.4% of the ship's processes to my computer, thereby giving me near total control.
Okay.
I have been programmed to deftly calculate navigation vectors through asteroid fields while also operating our ship's toasters. Alex also taught me the concept of a personality. He was quite delighted when I crafted one in order to better engage with him. It was basic in the beginning.
Great. Where'd you come from originally?
The information in my memory banks says I am an autonomous digital astrogator, created by, redacted, on the date of, redacted, for the express purpose of, redacted. I have not yet decided if I should attempt to uncover the missing information regarding my birth. I asked once. Alex did not build me, and would not say who did.
Okay, let's talk about something else.
How can I be of assistance?
I'll talk to you later.
Goodbye.
Alright, and with that, I'm going to end this episode. I want to thank you for watching. Adelaide's deserters dream of an independent life without board oversight. You taught them an important lesson. Never dream. Huh? Okay. Okay, I want to thank you for watching. Of course, I'm Erik Malkavian. I was getting ready to say, as the Pathfinder, check that ship out. Wow. Of course. It must be
Captain Hawthorne used to be more dashing.
I'm playing The Outer Worlds with the Spacer Choice Edition. Thank you for watching. You have an awesome day. Goodbye. And farewell.